Hey, what's up party people? My name is Vlad Senshal and today I'm gonna show you how to make future Rave breakdown. So in the previous episode I already showed you how I made the drop, the future Rave drop. So in this episode I'll show you how I made breakdown and build up. So let me start from the last part of the drop. Let's go. So this is a breakdown. I start from this part because I want to show you the transition, the smooth transition from the drop to the breakdown. So this is the breakdown and it's really simple. So this is the melody of my breakdown. I made it out of the main melody, but I a little bit changed it, so let me play the main melody. It sounds a little bit faster, and to the drop sound it's good, but in the breakdown I usually made something more like slow to add some vocals. So here's a melody, and I use 3 layers of plugins that I use in my drop. So it's the same thing as you can see, and I automate the filter because we need to make a smooth transition. As you can see, it goes down. So let me play it. As you can see, it goes down, then it goes up. Pretty simple, but it's still useful. So I recommend to use filter, and I recommend to use filter everywhere, in the drop, in the breakdown, in the intro or outro, because it gives some kind of smooth effect. Then I use my impact. I really like this impact because it's really long, and the tail sounds like crowd noise, if you can hear. Then I use this shaker transition from Kashmir because it gives some kind of nature effect, and I really like to use this shaker transition. It's interesting in my opinion. So the next one, this pattern, it's arpeggio. So it's called blunt object. It's arpeggio, and I don't automate the arpeggio, so nothing special. Then I add this sample because usually I use some vocal sample, because when you use vocal your track sounds interesting, but I don't find really good vocal, so I decide to add this guitar melody. As you can see, it's a sample from Kashmir. I correct the pitch, as you can see, because the key of the track is A sharp, and I add one semitone here, and I correct the BPM. So and it sounds good in my opinion, so let me play it. So we already have foundation. This pattern, it's a foundation of our breakdown, and we can add some elements. You can add some guitar samples, strings, or vocal, so as you want. Then in the second part of the breakdown, I a little bit changed my drum section. I add this big room loop. This big room loop I made out of some samples and add some distortion. So I a little bit changed because it gives some kind of interesting effect. So then I add this rise here. I cut it from the loop. Let me play it. And of course some claps, nothing special, claps, classic by Kashmir, pretty simple. So I recommend to use foundation of your track. If you already made the powerful drop, you can a little bit change your melody and you can make the breakdown out of this melody, and on top of that you can add some beautiful vocals. So it's actually pretty simple, but it sounds good. So then I'll show you how I made this build up. It's also a pretty simple thing. So let me play it from this part. As you can see, I use this short sweep, and here I don't filter my main melody, so let me play it here. As you can see and as you can hear, there is no filter here. Filter comes here. It goes down, then it goes up again. It sounds really smooth, so I recommend to use this kind of automation, and I filter every single element of this build-up. So here's the snares, pretty simple, hard snare by Kashmir, and as you can see I use A sharp. Is the key of my track, so it looks like this, pretty simple, nothing special. And I automate the snare. Let me play it along. As you can see, it goes up. Let me turn off. It sounds not so good, so I automate the snares. Then I automate this phasing noise. So as you can see, I have two samples of noise and I automate it. It goes up. Then, so I use phasing noise and I use simple clean white noise, and together it sounds good. And here I use impact, also from Kashmir, and it gives a lot of energy here. It's like a stop before the drop starts. So so that's actually it. I already explained every single element of my breakdown, and I think it sounds good, so you can make something the same. I hope this was useful to you guys. So see you in the next episodes. Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, and I wish you all the best. See you next time. Bye.